welcome back to InstaGator number two. The weekly rant. Today we are going to be talking about, JJ, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Today we're going to be talking about things that irritate us, right? It was funny. So I had this conversation today at work and it just got me started. I was like, you know what? That's going to be my topic of discussion tonight. Things that irritate us. So I am streaming live right now. So trust and believe I got a very comprehensive list of things that irritate me. So we'll go ahead and dive right in. I'm gonna hit the first one, right? My parents are going to understand exactly what I mean when I say this. One of the things that irritates me when kids lie. 90% of the time, when I'm asking you a question and you are one of my children, I already know the answer. Do not lie to me. Oh, that frustrates me to no end. That irritates me to no end. Don't understand why kids do it, right? Perfect example, maybe a few years ago, I'm not going to name the child, right? Because I don't want to dime the child out. We caught a child eating Oreos, right? Oreo crumbs all over the mouth, right? Hey, you been eating Oreos? No, I ain't been eating no Oreos. You ain't been eating no Oreos. I ain't been eating no Oreos. Open your mouth. Chocolate all jammed up in the teeth, all jammed up. I'm like, really? You ain't been eating no Oreos? Nope, ain't been eating no Oreos. I went as far as going to get a Q-tip and scraping the chocolate from the teeth, showing the individual, my kid, my seed, the chocolate, and then finally, yes, I was eating Oreos. Like, come on, man. Come on. So yes, things that irritate me when kids lie, right? For those watching on Facebook Live, if you got stuff that irritates you, can be big, can be small, can be serious, can be silly, doesn't matter. Chime in, let me know. We'll talk about it. The second thing, right, and these aren't in order, by the way, but the second thing that irritates me when people don't say thank you when you hold the door for them. Are you kidding me right now? There comes a point in time when I have to say that the uniform saves a lot of people for me, right? Understanding what my profession is saves a lot of people. Because when I hold the door for individuals and they don't say thank you, one of two things run through my head. Number one, I literally want to push the door really hard to hit the back of their foot. See, but that'd be mean, and I'm not a mean person. Externally, internally, I'll be thinking really bad thoughts, right? But externally, I'm not a mean person, so I'm not going to do that. The thing I most likely will do is very loudly say, "You're welcome." I cannot stand it when people don't say thank you when you hold the door for them, right? That's what irritates me. Another thing that irritates me, slow Wi-Fi. Slow Wi-Fi irritates me. And I don't know why. Maybe this is me just being entitled. Maybe this is me just getting comfortable with having internet all the time. I don't know what it is, right? But whenever I have slow Wi-Fi and the stuff doesn't load fast enough for me, it irritates me, right? Let me check off the ones I'm going through. Trust and believe, man. Y'all can chime in if you want. Let me know what irritates you. Traffic. Traffic irritates the mess out of me. And it always seems like I hit traffic when I'm running late. I don't know how it is for y'all, but I will hit traffic. I will hit a train. I will hit something when I know I need to be somewhere and I'm running late. I don't know why. It always seems to work out that way, but traffic irritates the mess out of me. Speaking of traffic, I love Georgia. I love the warm weather, but I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the things that I've realized since I've been down here is I don't like the drivers, and they add to my irritation of traffic. Another thing that irritates me, people who take up two parking spots. Two parking spots. One car. Two parking spots. Not really understanding why you do this. Not really understanding how fancy you think your car. Like, I don't think there's anybody who intentionally pulls in and decides to swing their door open just to hit another car, right? I know it happens, and I know you want to protect your car. So if you want to protect your car, man, park way out in the parking lot. Don't park near nobody. But daggone it, man, don't park close to the store and take up two spots. That irritates the mess out of me. I don't understand why people do it. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, right? I'm going to go ahead and check that one off. Boom. Another thing that irritates me. So I told you this conversation all happened today during work, right? So I just started listing things out, and I realized that, man, I must be like a very emotionally strained individual, because there's a lot of little minor things that irritate the mess out of me, right? I might need to go get some help. I don't know what's going on. All right, next thing that irritates me: when parents let their kids run wild in public. Now, I'm gonna preface this by saying that I understand that some parents struggle. I understand that some parents don't don't have it all together, right? They could have a lot going on in their life. They could have all kinds of stuff, right? But these kids, some of these kids that be out and about and be running around and doing whatever. Oh, like, have you ever, for those folks in the military, we're structured, right? Most of us probably discipline our kids in some way, shape, or form. Have you ever saw another child, looked at the parent and been like, I'll discipline them for you. I will discipline your kids for you. Please give me the permission, right? Parents who let their kids run wild irritate the mess out of me. But I'm not going to judge all y'all. I know some of y'all got a lot of stuff going on. I'm getting some folks chiming in. Oh, ma'am, I see it. Cold weather and no snow. I can see how I could be irritated. I know this comment's coming in from Dover. Ma'am, how are you doing? It is nice to talk to you. I hope you're doing well. Cold weather and no snow. I can see that, right? Growing up north, I used to love snow. I don't like how people drive in it. But if it's going to be cold, right, and I'm already going to be freezing, then at least give me some snow with it. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. That frustrates me as well. Raz, what's going on, Raz? All right, so Raz chimed in. Raz is a former. We're not going to date ourselves, Raz. Raz used to be an old troop of mine way back in the day. Again, I'm not going to date myself. But Raz says, people who go through the self-checkout line with a cart full of groceries. Okay. I haven't experienced that. I have experienced the people that get in the minimum checkout line, like the 20 items and less line. I have experienced that, and they have a full bug. Now that irritates me. So I can see that this is probably right around the same thing. So we're going from silly, we're getting to serious, right? So Soto chimes in. Soto, what's going on, brother? Soto chimes in, lack of transparency, being two people at the same time. Two. Yeah. Yep. Right. So me and Soto, we have he's been somebody that really engages a lot on my posts, man. So I know where he's coming from when he says this. A lot of our conversations are about, supervisor and subordinate, leadership and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you, man, I'm with you. That is very irritating. There is probably nothing more irritating than somebody that says something but does something else. There's probably nothing more irritating than people that talk out of both sides of their mouth. And I'm going to tell you this, for those out there listening, there is nothing more confusing to individuals than a leader who says something but does something else. Man, that confuses the mess out of people, and it is irritating as all get out, right? If you are comfortable in your own skin and you are comfortable in your decision making, then your transparency should always be there. There should be no question about it. Soto, you're welcome, man. Thank you for chiming in and give me a serious one. Like, this don't have to be lighthearted, man. Y'all can hit me hard with what irritates you. All right, back to my list real quick. As people are signing on and chiming in, things that irritate me: rude salespeople. You are in the customer service business. How are you going to be rude to me? Now, I am fully for people being rude when the customers are rude. Like, I don't think anybody should be treated any kind of way. But if I just walk up to your counter, or if I walk up to your stand, or wherever the heck you're at, and you automatically jump down my throat, right? You automatically got an attitude like I'm bothering you. Sorry, I'm bothering you. It's your job, right? Rude salespeople irritate the mess out of me. Next, people who look down on others. Okay. So there's a little story behind this one. We did when we were stationed at Dover, we used to do a lot of NASCAR events, like volunteering with NASCAR. And one of the times we had to volunteer at NASCAR, we had to run food up to the big boxes, right? This is where all the big wigs sit, all the rich people, all the people with, honestly, a heck of a lot more money than I'll probably ever see. But nonetheless, we had to run food up to them. And we're all in civilian clothes, right? So nobody knows that we're from the military. Nobody knows what we're doing there. They just know that we're running on food. And let me tell you, when we would bring some of these individuals food, just the sheer look of disgust on their face as we were putting their food down, like, ugh, just put the food down and leave. Let me tell you, like, I have never had such appreciation and understanding for people that serve other people for a living, or people that may not be as well off as other people, than I had at that very moment. Because I'm sitting here and these people are turning their faces up, and I'm like, really? Like, dude, I'm in the military. Like, I'm just here volunteering. I'm just here helping out. You got the nerve to look down on me like you are better than me just because your bank account's a little bigger, just because. Man, that irritated the mess out of me. But it honestly put a lot of stuff in perspective. But nonetheless, it did irritate the mess out of me. So we're going to keep moving on. For those of you that are just chiming in, just tagging on, let me know. What we're doing right now is we're just kind of discussing some things that irritate us. Whether or not they're big, small, major, minor, silly or significant, doesn't matter. So another thing that irritates me, when people stop in the middle of a hallway or a doorway to have a conversation. Like, you ever just been walking and then all of a sudden, like, the two people in front of you just halt, like freeze frame? Like, what is going on? This stuff blows my mind. Like, yeah, don't worry about the rest of the people around here that are trying to get to where you go. You just stop right here and let the world rotate around you, because your conversation is that important. Take it to the side. Take it to the side. People who stop in the middle of a hallway or doorway irritate the mess out of me. Yeah, Soto. Yep, I agree with that. Cat McNabb, what's going on? I see you locking in. All right. Things that irritate me. All right, we're going to get a little less serious on this one, right? Things that irritate me. Finding the start of a tape roll. Now, I don't know what sadistic person figured this stuff out or put this stuff together, and I'm not smart enough to bend the end of the tape roll over when I'm done using it, right? I don't have that much common sense. But I will tell you that finding the beginning of a tape roll irritates the mess out of me, because I can't do it. It's almost like I'm physically incapable. No, ma'am, I will not use my fingernails. That's not the point. I can't even find it. I can't even find it to use my fingernails. No, it's irritating. Don't rain on my parade. Kayla chimes in. What's going on, Kayla? Kayla says, left lane drivers who keep the pace and somebody with the right lane. Yes. Yes. Do people not understand? Left lane is for passing. Left lane is for passing. Right? If you ain't passing, you shouldn't be in the left lane. Right? You should not be in the left lane and going at the same speed as the folks in the right lane. You holding up traffic. Left lane is for passing. Kayla, I'm with you on that one. Morgan chimes in. Well, we got drivers who use the shoulder as an extra lane. Yeah. See, look, ain't nobody in that much of a hurry. And if you in that much of a hurry, maybe you should have left work, or maybe you should have left for work or from work or wherever the heck you going. Maybe you should have left a little earlier, right? But using that lane, not only is it dangerous, but it's irritating, right? Stay in your lanes. We got enough lanes. And you know what? I'm going to couple this with the last one I just talked about. Maybe you wouldn't have to use the shoulder lane if the person in the left lane was actually using the left lane to pass. So boom, irritating. All right. Got me on a tangent. Got me messed up talking about my tape roll. Oh, things that irritate me. People who say, huh, when they didn't hear you. Oh, I get my kids on this one all the time. I be wanting to Judy chop them right in the throat, right? People that say, or huh, when they don't hear you. I be talking, this happens to me all the time. Like, I be talking to people at work. I be like, blah, 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 blah. They be like, huh? Huh? Who you Excuse me? Couldn't hear you? Could you say that again? Millions of other things that you could say. Don't come at me with, huh? Nope. Irritates me. What else we got? Humble bragging. I don't even know if y'all know what humble bragging is, but I'm going to tell you. People who humble brag, ooh. People who figure out a way to make every conversation about them, ooh. Humble bragging. What's a good example of humble bragging? I had to hire a housekeeper because my house is just too big for me to live in alone. Really, dude? Really? That's humble bragging. Or, my garage just isn't big enough to fit all my cars. Really? Really? Yeah. Humble braggers annoy the mess out of me. Next. Not returning your shopping cart. How hard is it when you take your groceries or whatever you bought in the store, you roll that bad boy out to your car, you unload it, you look around, and more than likely, the cart distribution point is probably going to be anywhere from 15 to 50 feet away. How hard is it to just roll that bad boy on back? It ain't that hard. Can we please start returning our shopping carts? Because that is irritating. Seriously, irritating as all get out. Miko, what's going on? Yeah, see, Miko gets it. Look, he don't like it either. It's irritating. It's right there. Take it. Stop being lazy. Take the cart back. All right, Soto's chiming in. What else we got? People who expect others to do things that they wouldn't do themselves. Yes. Do not ever be too good to do the things that you are asking other people to do. That is irritating. And we know who you are. You out there, right? They out there. They listening. We know who you are. It's irritating to me. Don't ask me to do something you wouldn't do. Don't ask me to do something you haven't done. And if you are going to ask me, shoot, let's do it together. Look, teamwork makes the dream work. That's what they always say. Let's roll. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm with you, Soto. I'm with you. There you go. Things that irritate me. When people look at their phone when they're talking to me. Hello? Are you there? Look. How y'all doing? Look, if you are talking to me, don't be all up in your phone. Put your phone down. Look, I want your attention. Now, if I'm boring you, just say, you know what? I got other stuff to do. Do not be all up in this. Nope, that's rude. It's irritating. Don't be in your phone when you're talking to me. Next up, things that irritate me. People who reply all. Now, for those folks that are chiming in that are in the military, there are some times that we have to blast out information. And our to list is fairly long. Just because you receive an email does not mean you have to reply all if it does not concern the other people in the to block. I am inundated with emails from people who reply all. And I don't need to be in your sidebar conversations. There's no need to reply all to everything. This is irritating. You are not only wasting my time, but you are sucking the life out of my very, very soul. Stop replying all. Next up, people who put too much perfume or cologne on. That, if I can taste it, it's too much. It's too much. And I can maximize this frustration, this irritation, by adding one little part to the end of too much perfume or cologne at the gym. Why are you coming into the gym smelling like you going to a nightclub? Nope, I'm not trying to, now trust and believe, I'm not trying to have you up in there all musky. I'm not trying to have you up in there smelling funky dunk, right? I got it. But holy smokes, man, if I can taste your cologne because you have so much on, wipe it off. Spray it somewhere else. Mist, walk through. Mist, walk through. That's it. It's that simple. I do not want to taste the way you smell. People who put on too much cologne is irritating. Speaking of the gym, why don't we talk about people who talk on their phone at the gym? Are you there to conversate or are you there to work out? Maybe I'm a different type of person. I don't know. Maybe I am a different type of person. But I'm gonna tell you, when I go to the gym, headphones on, I'm looking down. Most of the time I got my hoodie up. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I'm in there. I'm there to do a job and I'm there to roll out. This ain't social hour. I ain't trying to hang out, right? This ain't happy hour at the bar. Nope, we can talk later. I got it. Cool. But if you on the phone, yappity yap, it's time to roll. Time to roll. Don't be sitting on no equipment yapping on the phone. Nope, that is irritating. All right, for the folks that are just chiming in, I'm gonna catch you up to speed. We're talking about things that irritate me. I'm actually recording this. This is the second installation of InstaGator. So if you see me and I keep looking this way, it's because I'm looking at the camera. So I'll post this to YouTube on Saturday. So if you want to chime in, if you want to let me know what irritates you, give you a little shout out, throw you on a clip. But that's why we're a little back and forth. So let me know what irritates you. Big, small, serious, silly, doesn't matter. We're just talking about some irritation thing. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up in probably about 5 minutes. So Raz talks stepping in dog muck because people don't know how to clean up after their dog. I don't even think that's irritating. Like, that would straight piss me off. So living in base housing up at Dover, right? We had a fence, but there was no back to the fence, right? So it was just kind of open, but we had side fence, which meant when people would walk their dogs, sometimes they'd let their dogs wander. Their dogs would come into our backyard, do their business. They wouldn't clean it up, and then they roll out. Meanwhile, I got kids that go outside and shoot lacrosse or play around, stepping in dog dung, bringing that stuff back into the house. Are you kidding? Clean up after your pet. It's that simple. The bags are literally this big, man. Carry them around. Pick it up. Walk out with it. Do what you got to do. Clean up after your pet. Ain't nobody trying to step in that dog do. That's irritating. And it's frustrating. And it pisses me off. Nicely done, Raz. Another thing that irritates me. I got to talk quiet on this one, right? Because she might be out there listening. People who don't replace the toilet paper roll. I.e., my wife. I gotta be quiet. I don't even know why I'm talking bad about her. She's the one that's gonna edit this video anyway. I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. So if I come up missing, y'all know why. But yes, something that is irritating to me, people who do not replace the toilet paper roll. Man, if you're gonna use it, man, when you done, just go walk and get another roll. Bring it back. Bring it back. Half the time when I run in there, I'm in a rush. I'm not paying attention. Then all of a sudden, I get stuck. What am I supposed to do? What I'm probably going to do is yell for you to come bring me some toilet paper. Replace the toilet paper roll. Other things that irritate me. People that do not understand personal space. I don't need you here. If we in line at the grocery store or it's really bad at amusement parks. Holy smokes, like, you don't understand, we're in a line. Like, you literally sharing my pants with me is not going to get you on this ride any faster. Give me my personal space. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. I don't need you sharing my t-shirt. Back it up. Back it up. What else we got? Not keeping your phone on vibrate. That's irritating. Especially the folks that look, trust and believe. Some of y'all out there are really popular. You get a lot of texts. You get a lot of phone calls. You get a lot of updates on your social media. I'm not trying to hear every 2 seconds, ding, 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 ding. No, nobody wants to hear it, right? Put it on vibrate. Or turn it down. Do something, right? I don't want ding, 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 ding. No. Or my kids. I love my kids. They got that little strobe flashing thingy that be popping on their phone whenever they get a message or something. It's like a nightclub in this house. Are you serious? I don't need to see all that. We be sitting in the dark watching TV and I'm thinking the cops are breaking in. I don't know what's happening. Keep it to yourself. All right. I'm going to give y'all one last one, then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. right? The last thing that I got that irritates me when I can, and this is probably one of my biggest ones, right? This is the one that probably impacts me the most outside of the just the rude people that we've talked about. I cannot stand when I can hear people eating, drinking, or swallowing. Oh, there's something about that makes my skin crawl. Like we used to go to the movies a lot, and in the movies there was always this part where it's like this person drinking this soda, and it's like, oh, oh, I do not want to hear you eat. I do not want to. I don't want to hear it. I try so hard. I try so hard. I'm getting irritated just talking about it. Like I'm getting mad worked up right now. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much my list. I got some other ones that we ain't hit on, but I'm running kind of long, and I wanted to keep these instigators short. Thank y'all so much for the people that chimed in. Thank you so much for the people that participated. I'm with y'all 100%, right? All the things that irritate y'all irritate me. This was actually pretty fun. I like doing these instigator videos. General reminder, again, we'll go ahead and we'll update this. We'll go ahead and make sure that we get the YouTube video uploaded on Saturday. I'll post the link out on social media. So if you did have an opportunity to chime in and stuff like that, you'll see the shout outs and everything on the video. Other than that, it has been absolutely phenomenal. I would be remiss without saying happy birthday to my oldest son, DJ, who turns 18 today. That's right. I am the parent of a official legal adult now, which is exciting and deadly, terrifying, scary all at the same time. But a shout out to him. This video won't be posted till Saturday, but today, February 6th, is his birthday, man. Happy birthday to you, dude. I love you to death, man. I could not be more proud of the man you are becoming. Other than that, it has been great talking with you. I will see y'all next week for Instigator number 3. If you got ideas on what you want to talk about, what you want to rant about, shoot them to me. Let me know. I'm always here. I'm always open. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. God bless you. Good night.